Greetings Condors, this is Conman 101, and I am shooting this again on my iPad because I have to use the phone for the Would You Rather that I'm doing, so you get to see my new phone. That's pretty cool, but the only problem is with this glare. Oh yeah, I forgot, now I can, I forgot that the different, yeah, there we go, now it's a lot better, so I'll have to remember that when I turn the brightness down, it looks better on there because of the glare. Let's start with a really stupid one. Be cool but unpopular, and be uncool but popular. So if you're popular even though you're uncool, isn't the only purpose of being cool to be popular? Like, if you're popular, that means you're considered to be cool. So what's the difference if you're uncool if you're still popular? So I'm just going to say this one because logic. Okay, so 55% of people didn't see the basic logic in that, but that's okay. Die in the maze or die in the scorch. Okay, this is a tough one because if you die in the maze, then you're like attacked by grievers, and then you go through like the changing and stuff, but then if you die in the scorch, then you get attacked by those creepy cranks that are crazy and are infected with the flare and like kill you and stuff, and then there are a whole bunch of creepy stuff going on there too. Like when I watch the Scorch trials, like you guys know, I get creeped out by a lot of things, but I watched that movie and I was kind of creeped out just because that's kind of the way I am. But compared to the Maze Runner, that one wasn't even close to as creepy as the Scorch trials, because the Scorch trials are the cranks with no noses and all that stuff. So I'd definitely rather die in the maze, because when you die in the maze, you probably die quicker. Honestly, I don't know. I'll just do maze. And there we go. But it looks like I'm just like picking it up and showing you guys, but I'm like pressing the button down here. Okay, be alone for the rest of your life. Be surrounded by all the people you hate. That one is really tough, because if you're alone for the rest of your life, you kind of go crazy. And I wouldn't want to be alone for the rest of my life, even if I didn't really like someone. And if you're surrounded by all the people you hate, if you like are surrounded by them for the rest of your life, I'm assuming that one is also for the rest of your life. If surrounded by the people you hate for the rest of your life, you're eventually going to start liking them, and like, you see someone that you hate, but then you really, like, once you see them like for who they really are, then that's when you can kind of see the good side of them. And then I think if I had to be surrounded by the people I couldn't really tolerate that well, I'd eventually be able to tolerate them because I'd see their real self. So I'm gonna do be surrounded by all the people you hate. Really? Come on, people. 67% would rather be alone for the rest of your life. Okay, not a lot of people see the logic in that. Marry a monkey or date a potato for 5 months. I'd rather date a potato for 5 months unless people knew about it. I guess, what would be weirder? If people found out you're marrying a monkey, or if people found out you're dating a potato. But if you married a monkey, it would be official and everyone would pretty much know, unless you really kept it a secret. But if you dated a potato, like, I'm still trying to keep a straight face. I'd much rather date a potato, because it would be a lot less weird, especially since you didn't really have to tell anyone about it. So I'm going to do date a potato. Yep. More people said that. Gosh, it still looks kind of weird. Sorry, I'm really sorry about that. Let me change. How's this look? There we go. That's a lot better. Okay. No birthday or no Christmas. See, this kind of gets into the religious side of things again, because, like, the way I believe, if there was no Christmas, then Jesus wouldn't have been born and everything like that. So, speaking for, like, the holiday itself, and not the religious ties to it. If the actual Christmas wasn't like the birth of Jesus Christ and everything, then I'm not sure. If Christmas had no religious meaning to it, I'd probably rather have a birthday, but because of the religious ties and the fact that that's just like the main holiday of my religion, I'm just gonna say no birthday. That most people said that. Maybe because you've hit more presents. Oh yeah, gotta show you something really quick. Team Valor. Go Team Valor. Any other team out there, if you're watching this, Team Valor is the best, and no one else can try to tell me otherwise. No one can try to tell me otherwise. Valor is the best. Sorry you had to see that. Valor is the team I joined on Pokemon Go. I'm kind of obsessed with that game, but like Team Mystic literally owns like 85% of all the city that I live in. Like the Mystic is like 85%, and then there's 10% for Valor and 5% for Instinct. So yeah, anyway, Valor's still the best. I'm just really not that concerned about the teams. But anyway, fire, water, or air. Water, because you need that to live, obviously. Pineapples, oranges, or tangerines. I'm not a big fan of any of these fruits. I've never tried a tangerine. I've tried a pineapple, and I'm not a big fan of that one either. So I'm just going to say orange. Ooh, pineapple just barely had the edge there. Let's keep going. Be an actor or be a doctor? I would honestly rather be a doctor, just because actors, I don't know, because when you're an actor, if you don't choose to put yourself out there, you're still kind of going to get mobbed by a bunch of people. But like, I wouldn't mind that, because like once actors kind of stop acting, they kind of fall out of the loop and stuff and stop being mobbed and stuff. But really the only people who are trashed or mobbed their entire life are the people who really just do a bunch of stupid stuff and like try to put themselves out there. So but then again, if you're a doctor, you get to help people every day and stuff like that. I could never be a surgeon, because I get way too squeamish when I see anything like that. Even if like I mean like a cut I'd be fine with, but like a really big gash on my leg, I would just almost pass out. So I could never really be a surgeon, but if it was just a doctor, I'm gonna say doctor. Yeah, I know I'm in the minority, but I would never really want to be an actor, simply because I don't want that kind of popularity. Like, it would be nice for people to really know who I was, but that much popularity, never getting a moment to myself, would kind of start to get to me over time. Have a waterfall of lemon juice poured on your eyes, or have your wrist ran over by a lorry. Oh my gosh. I'm never going to say those two sentences again. Probably the lemon juice, because I chose the quickest one. I'm in the minority, I don't know why, but why would you want to have your wrist run over by anything? Be an Australian potato. Be an American coconut? What kind of question is this? Honestly. Potatoes are better because Irish. I don't know. I'm not Irish, but that just came out of me. Sorry, Jacksepticeye. Invent a light bulb for the first time ever. Be the first one on the moon. Be the first one to plant an apple tree. I don't know. Inventing the light bulb would be a huge achievement. Because there's literally like 20 light bulbs in each house now. I don't know what we would do without electricity. Or light or anything, just having torches all over the place. The first one on the moon, I don't really think that is making that much of a difference. I mean, it's making a difference, but not that much. Be the first one to plant an apple tree. I don't think that would really make a difference. Why do so many people want to be the first one on the moon? I mean, I get that it was like a giant leap for mankind, unquote, but like, look around you and there would be so many lights that are on in your house, and to be the first person to figure out that you can actually get light with the flick of a wrist, I mean with the flick of a light switch, that would be a lot better for me. Detective Comics, DC. Oh, Detective Comics is I didn't even know that. But DC or Marvel. Marvel is probably my favorite, just because, I don't know, Superman and Batman, not really a big fan of those, but I like Iron Man and all of those. Barf every time you order food, poop every time you go to the movies. At the movies, or just poop before you go? Poop. I don't know. The people who spend time taking out their phone and writing down suggestions for these types of questions are really messed up. I don't know. If I'm literally just pooping the second I go into the movie, no, I would not want to do that. I'm gonna say barf every time you order food, but no. I don't know. It has to be a little more descriptive, because if I literally like just poop the second I walk into the movie theater, then no. But if I like just poop in the movie, what am I doing with my life? Okay, fiction or nonfiction? Definitely fiction. I hate nonfiction. Absolutely hate it. Like, I know what happened, and a detailed recounting of what happened isn't really that interesting to me. I love fiction books and all those things. Watching a documentary is literally the worst thing I've ever done in my life. Be big and fat and be super rich. Be super poor but really hot. Well, being fat is a health risk, and I wouldn't want to be super rich, as I've mentioned before. Be super poor, also that's a health risk, because you don't have any food. Be big and fat. Nope. They never said you weren't hot. You're just big and fat. Let's do one more. Have a blanket but no pillow. Have a pillow with no blanket. I need a pillow to sleep, but then again, I don't know, my room doesn't really get that cold, honestly, even in the winter. I'm gonna say have a pillow but no blanket. Really? I don't know, I can sleep without a blanket, but I don't know. Some of these questions literally just make me give up all hope of humanity, or all hope for humanity. Just like, who sits down and thinks, how about I say, would you rather poop in a movie theater or barf at a restaurant? But anyway, I've given up all hope of humanity. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you on the flip side.